Friday night. Yes, just got in. Just walked in the door. Yeah. Ah, what a beautiful night. Absolutely gorgeous. Turning that around. There. You could probably hear me better now, right? Right. I didn't. I had the microphone facing that way as I was using the phone before. So good evening. Thanks for joining us, Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. Hello, David Fontaine, my moderator, and Randy's World, and everybody's here. Vinny, good evening. Michelle's Tasty Dishes, good evening to you. And we just walked through the door, running late today. Alton Mitchell, I can hear you very good. Yeah, it should be coming in all right. Should be everything should be fine. Oh, been out videotaping all day today since this morning, and came home, jumped in the shower, changed, went back out again, and just doing my thing. Street Rider Willie's kid, hello to you. Doug Simbolton, how are you? What's up, folks? Marie should be out in a little while. She's running ragged right now, man. Busy day at work, according to her. So, and I believe when she says that, it's a busy day when she comes in like that, all quiet and stuff. So what are you guys going to do for the weekend? Jeff and Tootsie Camping. Hey, 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 buddy. How was your week? Very busy, but a lot of fun. Jim Spencer. Yeah, hello, everyone from Strasburg, Virginia. Make sure you say hello to each other and check out each other, compliment each other, comment, and like and subscribe. Help everybody out. That's how it works here. I help you, you help me, you help them, they help you, and we just keep doing that. Like Michelle's doing. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. You want some good meals and good stuff to eat? Go to Michelle's Tasty Dishes. She's got some good stuff. What was that rap thing you did? I started to watch it, and then I think Miss Marie asked me something. I didn't finish it, but it looked good. I think it was oh, I can't remember, but I could see it was wrapped. Me and Tootsie and Boone again. You're camping because weather is a whole lot better. Yeah, weather's very nice now. Ralph Webb. Hello to all of you. Yeah, what a beautiful day. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to try to stay out here as long as I can. There's this point when the sun goes just behind this mountain over here, and then the little no-see-ums come in, and I don't like them, man. I can't see them, and they bite me. So if they do that, I'm going to head inside, if that's okay with you. If that's okay with you. They look clear. Not bad. Did a lot of driving around today. I was searching for a specific thing, and I did not find it. So I have to get out my maps and see what it was I missed. There's a place I want to take you guys, and very few people know about it, but I'm having trouble finding it again. It's one of those things, you find it and then you go, oh. It's like when you find lost buried treasure and you forgot where it was. Well, you know how that goes. Michelle's tasty. That's it. Mexican wrap or the breakfast wrap. I think it was the breakfast wrap. It was the breakfast wrap. Had something on the top of it. Looked good. Greetings, everybody, from Steve Weiss. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining us on jumping on board. I appreciate that. What was the last video I put up? I don't even remember. I think it was Miss Marie and I went to breakfast in Townsend. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't know what's out there. I mean, kind of different view. There's a tree. I can read that better. Steve, breakfast. Yes, yes, I think it was. I forgot. I forgot. I just, I make them and then I store them and then I put them in some sort of sequence, but I don't always remember the sequence because it's it's difficult. But I got another one about ready to go. Simply Cindy, you're new. Hello, Simply Cindy. Thank you for joining us. Where are you from? And how did you find this channel? Was it by mistake? Oh, goodness gracious. But I did have a good drive today. I really enjoyed myself. I really, I put a lot of miles on the Detroit Chrome Mountain for sure. There, is that better? Because it's going right, the whatchamacallit, the chat is going right over my face, so it's irritating me. I went to some other places, definitely a place you've never been. And the next video coming up is a place you haven't been, and I think you'll enjoy it. Really nice. I can't wait to go back there, actually. What's going on this weekend? There's a Pontiac show in town. It's at the LeConte Center there. I missed that, Cindy. What was that? South Carolina, vacationing in Pigeon Forge. Welcome. Are you enjoying yourself while you're here? Have you seen everything? And if you need to know where to go and you're not sure, reference our playlist and see under what to do in the Smokies, what to do in Pigeon Forge, what to do in Gatlinburg, what to do in Townsend. Kind of give you an idea. Everything is very centrally located, so you can get to it in just a few minutes. So don't be scared to take a drive. Just follow my directions. And I promise you'll get there safe and sound, and you will love the drive because I'm always one for taking the scenic route, not the highway, but the scenic route. So you'll enjoy it. And if you leave Pigeon Forge, just come up this way where we are in Wares Valley. You will love it. I promise you. It is. Everything is looking so good, so green, and so nice. It is. It really is. What did I miss? I don't want to go into camera. Somebody gave me grief over that. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Make sure you subscribe. Yes, do that to everybody, please. Vinny, the Chevy trucks are a little ugly. I would never, personally, I would not buy a Silverado. It just isn't going to happen. I don't, um, for what it is and how much it costs, I'm not impressed. I'll take my Subaru. It should be ready. My Subaru should be ready. I'm thinking Monday. Angie Powell, how y'all doing tonight? Everybody's doing fine. Turquoise BB, hello, love that video on Anarchista restaurant. Beautiful. Yeah, it was really nice. Um, busy in the bur. Not really, not really. I was up that way today. There were cars up there, but it was nothing. Oh, nothing like it was the other day in those videos. That was crazy busy, and it was. I'm sure I looked, I checked out the news, but there's no more news anymore in local news, so there's nothing that gives me. I have to wait like a week for the local paper to come out and say whatever if it's a record number or not. Yeah, if you go to Michelle's Tasty Dishes, there she makes meals that are really quick and easy, and you can do them. Anybody can do them. Just try them. She's really good at what she does. And tasty. And she even has sugar free stuff. And I noticed that a lot of time Michelle uses a lot of stuff that is more diet prone and less because you use a lot of low fat stuff. And I like that. I'm always looking for that. I'm always trying to keep everything normal here. It's tough, especially Miss Marie. The way she cooks too. My goodness, she loves to cook. She cooked up some Korean barbecue the other night. Wow, was that good? And I'm not supposed to have pork, but I had to have a piece of that. It was so good. That Korean taste. It wasn't hot. It had a nice bite, but it was delicious, delicious. I enjoyed that very, very much. Um, what is she making tonight? What did she say? Oh, she has fish tonight. That's right. Jeff and Tootsie. Oop, that blew right by me. Dana was live and he said it won't be at the Rod Run because he had previous plans. Whoops, and forgot about it. I told him it was covered. Yeah, the Rod Run, that's not until September, so we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, Korean barbecue. It, Michelle really is good. Really good. It was excellent, and I had to push away because she made these nice pork chops with the Korean barbecue on it, vegetables and stuff. And so I ate my piece and I just pushed it away. I really wanted to eat all of it, but I don't, I can't. I got to watch myself. I don't want to have another heart attack. You know what I mean? I already had enough of those. Um, have you ever tried spaghetti? Oh yeah, I've had spaghetti as an alternative. Yeah, I like spaghetti squash. Miss Marie doesn't quite understand spaghetti squash, but it's really easy to make. Michelle, you should try do something with spaghetti squash because it's really easy to make. I mean, you just bake it. And um, I first learned to make spaghetti squash. God, I was young, and you can put anything in it. It's a gourd, and you can bake it. You cut it in half, and it creates its own inverted dish. So you actually have when you cut it in half, you eat the insides, and it's kind of like spaghetti. It's when you eat it or churn it up, it's long strands of squash. It's really tasty. And then in the middle, you can put sauce. You can put anything at all in the middle, and anything you desire, and you can make it what you want. Same thing with acorn squash. Have you ever tried acorn squash? That's really good. That's excellent in the fall. Acorn squash, once again, it's a gourd, and it's about that big, yay big, and you cut it in half and you bake it. Now you can put in um, brown sugar cinnamon with butter, and you bake it like that. Really tastes very close to a sweet potato, but not quite. But it's got that consistency and a little bit of that flavor. But spaghetti squash is more like a squash, but it looks like spaghetti, and it's excellent with sauce or marinara sauce. I suggest marinara is always good. David Pierce said, "Great review and video on the cliff top. Thank you. The grill at Anakees, outstanding views from up. Yeah, really, it's really nice up there. And if you get there early, and don't forget they're open on weekends for breakfast, and that's when it's not crowded. Believe it or not, because not everybody's up. So if you get there, I think it opens at 8, and you get there for breakfast, you'll have a choice view. Breakfast is served, and you can sit outside al fresco or you can sit inside. You have the option. In the morning, I would sit outside with a big old mug of coffee and eggs and maybe a pancake or something like that, and just enjoy the sunrise because the sun will rise up right there, right where we were sitting, where I was looking. That's the east, so that would look very very cool. Hank Graham, how are you? How's it going heading up from Mississippi last week in June? Very good. I got some friends in Mississippi. Got some friend, a lawyer friend of mine, and he'll be up soon. Yeah, more coffee. Oh, for some reason there were a lot of people in town today. It was difficult to get around Pigeon Forge. I was going to go live, but I decided not to. I had other things on my mind, and I needed to get things done, and I really wanted to finish up a couple of videos, and I accomplished what I set out to do because I had to go from Pigeon Forge where I dropped Miss Marie off, and then I have to come back this way. So I go that way and then come back this way, headed up through Where's Valley, Townsend, and then I kind of scooted all around those areas up there. I like it up there. I just enjoy the scenery up there, and I think you will too, especially what I shot today. I found a place. The little no-see-ums are starting to come in, so don't be surprised if you see me get up and go right inside. That happens. Um, I found a place that is really just picture perfect, and there's room for only one Detroit Chrome Mountain. One, one. So it's like one of those things. I was completely there alone, and I go, "This is great." And there was no other. It was too far for anybody else to pull off. At least a mile for another pull off. So it was like if you're that one car, you've got this beautiful thing to yourself, and it really is gorgeous. You'll see it on the next video coming up, and I think you'll enjoy it. I got a couple of interviews as well. You know me, I always have to when I see somebody, I gotta go talk to them. It's just something that's been beat into my head from doing radio for so many years. Oh, let me see. What did I miss? I like zucchini noodles better. Yeah, those are good. Yeah, you could use a pressure cooker. Absolutely. You could bake it or pressure cook it. It really depends on what you want to do with the spaghetti squash. It's a versatile gourd, and you can do a lot with it. And it is tasty. You can even gut it. You can take all the stuff out of it and cook it up. First you bake it or you pressure cook it, and then take all the stuff out, put it on a plate, and put sauce on it. Oh, it's really good, really tasty. I definitely want to head inside. The no-see-ums are happening, so let's let's go inside, okay? Because they're biting my ankles. This is the second day that I'm wearing shorts and white too. It's hard to tell that's white, but it is crystal clear white. But the phone Seems to be making it gray, but it is white. It is white, I swear. All right, I'm going in. That is it. That is it. Okay. Oh, there's the fireplace. Okay, now I'm sitting down. And I got to readjust. Oh, there's my head. Hi. Hi, everybody. Look at that. I'm so small. I'm so very small. Let's bring this down. There we go. There. There. And we'll see when Miss Marie comes. I'm assuming she's in the shower because I don't see her up here. She hasn't eaten yet. I don't see that. Okay, now I can see you guys. Um, what did I miss here? Talking about sugar. This is from Angie Powell. I've eaten the sugar-free peanut butter cups, and you really, besides the packaging, you can't tell they're not Reese's. Really, I've never tried them. I'll have to. I'll have to give that a shot. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. I've made it, but never on the channel yet. We'll go ahead and do it. It's so unique that you should give it a try. You know, and it's really inexpensive. Spaghetti squash is really cheap because not nobody knows what it is. You know. Yeah, Steve, you need to go to the cliff top. It's very affordable, very nice, and it's Anarchista. It's well worth it. And do remember to do yourself a favor, get the year's pass. You'll save yourself money and time. You will not have to stand on that line. You get the year's pass, you get the express lane, and up you go. You walk in, you go right up to the top of the mountain. Those people, by the time you're done with your meal and walking around and stuff, they're still in line. Save yourself the trouble. Jeff and Tootsie says, me and Tootsie are going to try to come up again a week or so. If you can work it out, fine. There's a lot of camping up here. This is the time to do it. School is out and everybody's hitting the camp. Yeah, they are. The campgrounds are pretty full, but you can still find them. In Townsend, you can find good camping there. Remember, go there. They got the Arrow, um, the Little Arrow, and there's two or three more right before that. I can't remember their names right off the top of my head. Homemade sugar-free Reese's cups are much better. Angie Powell, I will have to make them on my channel. Yeah, that's a good thing to do because you don't want to eat too many of those if they're not sugar-free, not healthy at all. Patsy and the Smokies, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Ralph Webb, I've had an acorn squash many times. It is really good. And you could do so much with an acorn squash. And it usually, and they're hard to find now. You can't find them in the summer. You've got to find, that's kind of a fall type of vegetable. And you can find, and it's funny, people put them out on their decorations for fall and Thanksgiving. But you can eat them. Any of those gourds you see on people's front porches, you can eat that stuff. They use them for decorations. You could be making a meal out of it. Hi, Annette from Wisconsin. Good to see you. Kathy McAllister. Hello, Jeff and Miss Marie, and Kathy and Larry and the whole crew. I'm sure she'll be stopping up to say hello soon, as soon as she gets herself together. She's had a busy day. Sorry, I'm trying not to get. I got to remember that the camera is right there. Speaking of right there, why don't you go right down there and hit that subscribe button right there? Do that. Hit the subscribe button. Patsy and the Smokies. Believe it or not, I made your White Castle recipe. Oh, I love White Castle. There's Crystal is like White Castle, but nothing is like White Castle. Nothing. I wish they had one up here. There isn't one that I'm aware of in this area. I love White Castle. Ooh. Jeff and Tootsie Camping says, hey, that reminds me, if there are any people limit at Anarchista, yeah, seen chairlift not moving. Yes, they do. They'll shut it down. Absolutely, they will shut it down. They did that. In fact, that video that I did, that was shut down. And they'll keep it shut down until people are ready to come down. And then they bring them down. And when there's X amount of people down, they let X amount of people go up. But if you're in the express lane, you're the first ones going to the top. But it's the number one attraction now in Gatlinburg. It is the number one. There's nothing better. Like I said, if you go to what was that, the Skylift up there, the Skylift Bridge. Granted, you can walk across the bridge, and they've got those glass sections and stuff, and that's pretty cool and it's scary, but that's all there is. You go on that bridge, you walk across, you come back. That is it. You go to Anakeesta, you go to the new Ana Vista Tower that they just put up, and probably you guys don't even know about that. But on that tower, it's huge. It is absolutely. You could fit hundreds of people up there, and it's got glass there too, so you could walk on the glass and look down, and it's got seats, and you can just hang around up there. You can bring your beverages up there, and they really thought it out well. And so if you get a chance, head on up to Anakeesta. Donnie Herring says we're looking forward to Little Arrow in September. Will it be your first time there? I think you're going to enjoy it. It's a mature park. I was just by there today. Um, that's one of the things I needed to go and do. That's one of my plans is to go and shoot Little Arrow, and because it's really a nice RV park. They got glamping there. They've got airstreams for rent. They've got cabins for rent. I mean, it's really a nicely laid out RV park. You can put your motorhome there, your travel trailer. They got camping, a little bit of everything. They got their stores. They got everything you need there, and it's what I like. It's mature. The trees are huge and mature. You got plenty of shade. You're not baking in the sun like some of the places. There's just no trees. There are plenty of trees there. Dragon Custom. Hello there. You new to me too. It's a pleasure. I'll be coming down in a week and grab some express lane tickets because of you. Thank you. You will thank me later because I'm not one. Uh, it's not that I'm special or anything. I just don't like standing in line. I get antsy, and it bothers me because I can't stay on my feet for long. So it's like, just bite the bullet. Is that better? Okay. Bite the bullet and buy the ticket. And all you have to do is go up twice because it's what, $22 um, each time you go up. And when you just buy a regular ticket, you can only go up and down. And if you get the day pass, they offer a day pass, you can go up and down. But if you, and that's just for one day. But if you get the season pass, anytime you want to go up there, you can go up there. So if you're here for like a week or a couple of days, you can go up to Anakeesta all day, all night long. You can go do your thing in Pigeon Forge and go do your thing in Gatlinburg, drive around and go, oh, let's go have a soda or a beverage or a beer or whatever. Let's go up to Anakeesta. You just jump on either the tram or the sky lift, the chair lift, or you can take the gondola and just keep doing that. It's definitely worth the money. The bang for the buck is Anakeesta. There's no doubt in my mind, and you know how I am. Wayne in Gatlinburg. What is better, park and ride or parking garage? Um, Let me read that one more time. I'm trying to focus. Hey, come back here. In Gatlinburg, what is better, park and ride or parking garage? Parking garage, no doubt about it. And there are two parking garages. There's one at each end of Gatlinburg. As soon as you enter or as soon as you leave, there's a four-story parking garage. Each one holds over 300 cars. They gave me the number. It's been a while. I think it was 330 in one, 334 in the other. Let's just call it 300 cars in each one. That's a lot. And I always go to the fourth floor because the fourth floor is not covered. So I pull the Detroit Chrome Mountain in there and get out with my cameras, and I get this vista view of Gatlinburg every single time. And I'll go to the other one next time, and I'll get that view of the other side of the town. So you get some really good holiday snaps if you go to the parking garage. And the parking garage is cheaper than any of the other parking in Gatlinburg. Hmm. Crystals has better sweet tea. I don't drink sweet tea, but I'll take your word for it. I don't drink sweet tea. I'll drink regular tea, but I can't have sugar. Patsy and the Smokies. Jeff, try out Michelle's Tasty Dishes. I do. I do. I've cooked a lot of stuff that she's done many times. I like when she makes her sugar-free pies and cakes and stuff like that. In fact, I got to make. I was going to do it last night, but I got really sleepy. But I may do it tonight. I've got Jeff's pies. Michelle, did you try? I think you did say you tried them. I'm such a lazy slob sometimes. I'm just tired sometimes. You get the regular pie plate, the frozen one. You get the frozen fruit, which I get. And by the way, Kroger now has frozen fruit really cheap, 10 for 10, and it's big bags of fruit, fresh frozen fruit, not canned, fresh frozen fruit. And I get berries and strawberries and mangoes and stuff like that. I get the pie, the frozen pie dish, the crust. You pour a bag of whatever it is you want in there, whatever fruit you want for that moment. Then you get another pie crust. Right? So you got one in the dish, the aluminum dish. You get another one. You take the other one out of the aluminum dish, put it right on top. I'm telling you, do it. You put the other one right on top. They're frozen. You put them in the oven, 350. You preheat the oven, stick them in. The top one molds to the to the bottom one, and it looks like a professional bakery pie. It's amazing, and you can use the different pie crusts. They have different crusts that you can buy. There's thin ones, there's thick ones, there's graham cracker ones, there's different cookie ones, and they're all frozen and they're mixed with dough, so they settle in on the pie, and it's done. It's done in 30 minutes. The pie is done. I never use sugar. I don't use anything. I eat the natural sugar that comes with the fruit. That's what I do. I don't put sugar or anything on. Michelle says, that's White Castle recipe. My buddy loves it better than White Castle, and he loves his White. I'm gonna have to try that one, Michelle. I will try that one. I'll give it a go. I I was mourning the loss of White Castle. That when I came up here, it was like, should I move up here or not? Let's see. There's no White Castle here. So we're going back. Going back to Florida. As Steve Weiss says, yeah, the Skybridge is more of a one and done. That's it. Maybe go at Christmas. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And for a second time, but Anarchista, there's something you can revisit over and over. And you can spend literally the whole day at Anarchista. They have built so much there. It's a little town up there, and there's so much to do. The rope bridge, what do they call that? Treetop rope course, whatever. It's rope bridges, very safe, very fun. Anybody can go on it, any young or old, doesn't matter. And it goes through the forest. It's not just a little walk. I mean, it meanders through the forest, and it's lit up, and it's just so breathtaking up there. That's just one of the many things you can do. That's just one. There's so many things up there. The Anna Vista Tower, you got to try that one out. And they've opened up these little snack shacks all over, and little grab and go goodie things all over, and they have live entertainment. Yeah, they got live entertainment there, usually in two places. So you can just kind of hang around there. They got pits. They got three fire pits that you can sit around now with the Adirondack chairs. Really nice. Barb and Bill Wiley, how are you? Maria's down. I don't hear the shower yet, but I know she was getting ready to take a shower. I'll make sure she says hello to you all. Yeah, everybody, we're fine. I hope you guys are fine too. I'm glad that all of you are on here tonight. Kimberly Poss, be there in 9 days for our annual summer trip at Pigeon Forge. Been doing it for 21 years. Hope to see you out there and about you, Will. Just love the mountains. I do too. Can't get enough of them. I really can, Kimberly. I belong up here, and I wish I had another 100 years to live because I would really just keep going to these mountains all the time. Barb and Bill said they're coming up Wednesday through Friday. Whoa, very cool. We plan to go to Anakeesta and get season tickets on your recommendations. Looking forward to. You will thank me for that. You know when you see that 700-mile line And they're standing there. And if you notice when I did the video, I deliberately stayed away from them because if you look closely or pause the video, look at their faces. They're not happy. There was no happiness in that line. No happiness whatsoever. So I didn't want to do any interviews because they probably would have said things that probably you don't want to hear. So you don't want to become one of them. So you get the years past. You're in express lane. Up you go. Michelle says, Angie Powell, I think you click on my name, it takes you to my channel. Yes, it does. Because Michelle's also a moderator, by the way. You see that highly coveted blue wrench of love. Well, Michelle is one of our moderators, along with Mr. Where is he? I haven't seen you. David, you haven't been on. You haven't been talking. David Fontaine is another one of the moderators here. Check out his channel. He's different. David is definitely very different. I like him. Mary Max Katz, good evening. Just now getting on. Manil Kiln, oh, you must be excited. Was delivered today. What a project taking, I bet, apart and bringing it. Oh my goodness, you had to take it apart, putting it back together. Why couldn't they just deliver it in the house? Why don't you just like get a chainsaw and cut a hole and then put some cardboard up? Call it art. Michelle stays there. Haven't tried it yet, Jeff, but I will try a pie. It's Michelle. You'll laugh how simple it is. Just you're gonna laugh. Just don't do it. Yeah, I mean, you could do what you want to it, but see how quick it is and how tasty it is because the natural sugars in the fruits that you get are, for me, satisfying. That's all. I was just looking for something sweet to satisfy, to sate that need for something sweet. And the blue, there's blueberries and berries and raspberries and strawberries, mangoes, peaches, and Kroger has them all, and it's nice and very fresh too. Because once and you leave them frozen, you do not thaw them out. Leave them frozen. Pour it right in that pie thing. Put the other pie plate on top. Throw it in the oven. Sit back and wait. Done. Easy. People think you worked all day. Absolutely. Barb and Bill says there are White Castles for. Yeah, I tried them, but Bill, I could taste the freezer. I could taste it because I like. There's just something about a White Castle when you drive up to that window and they throw the bag in. There's just something about that. It's just something I miss all that. You know what else too? I miss Jack in the Box. You remember Jack in the Box? How many of you remember Jack in the Box? It's basically one of the first taco places ever, ever. They were the original taco people. Jack in the Box. I don't know. Do you remember them? Anybody remember that? They're gone. They're long gone. I mean, maybe in New York you'll find them because some of they refuse to die in New York. Did you see Dolly Parton's announcement yesterday about the new resort? I knew about it. I knew that she was going to make the announcement because she bought the property. It was just a matter of when. So yeah, I'm very happy. Now, how long did they say it was going to take? I'm assuming a couple of years, most likely. Kyrie Xander, what a nice name, what a cool name, Zyrie Xander. Do you feed? No, I do not feed the bears. No, I do not. They come up and do what they want. Now, if they want to eat the seeds out there, okay, do what you're going to do. I mean, bears eat anything they can get their hands on. Um, I feed the birds, and if she comes up, had a baby yesterday. Had a young male bear come up. I was sitting where I was sitting just a little while ago, and I was playing around with my phone, and he came right up to me. He just and I go, "Hi, how are you?" And it's like he didn't know. It was like maybe I'm the first human he's ever seen. He goes, "Oh," and he looked at me and he backed away, and then he turned and went pew, just right off the deck. And I go, "Okay, you know." I'm not afraid of them, so I don't send out the vibe. If you're afraid, you run. You Well, he was too young. He couldn't have been more than 100 pounds, maybe even under that. Like a big sized dog. He was cute as a button. Cute as a button. Mark Mar, how are you? Hello, family. God bless, and to you too, my friend. Make sure you talk with each other. It's a good thing to do. Kathy McAllister, Jeff, tell Larry that he has to bring me now. Well, you just told him. Bring him now. Wayne McCluskey. buying our tickets for Anarchista online. That's always did they all? That's always a good idea. Do they offer any discounts when you buy it online? And what is that? What's that app? Honey? I think it's called Honey. Check that out. I'm pretty sure it's called Honey, and you might get additional discounts because they got the books somewhere. Miss Marie, I don't know where she put the books. Something there somewhere around here, and they have just $2, $4 off stuff like that. See if Honey has any discounts for you. Janice Young, how are you? Just stopping by to say hi. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anytime. Everybody's always welcome. Wayne says, come in Wednesday. Is there less? Yeah, it is less traffic. No problem. You get the traffic is always Fridays and Saturdays. It's just the way it is through the season. It's, especially that school is out. School is out. Wasn't it out for a year and a half? I told that to Miss Marie. I go, they're out of school. They've been out of school for a year and a half. Now they're out of school again. When is it that the children get to learn anything? When are they going back to school? Why did they allow them to take summer off? The teachers haven't worked. They haven't done squat. You know that what doing virtual? Oh yeah, that's real difficult. Yeah, it's like something's not right. Something's not right. William, Barn Bill say, I will bring my food server for you to check out for the spaghetti meal. Very nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Miss Marie and I have been talking about what I'm going to do. I know where I'm going to get the spaghetti from. Found this place I've been going to now for several years now. It's called Bargain Barn, and it's they've got two places ready to open a third place. These guys, it's mostly bulk. It's buy things by the case, by the pound, and they've got spaghetti, 10 pounds of spaghetti, and it's all the good stuff. The Ronzoni, what's Miller and Barillo, all those really good names, and they got in 10-pound bags. I love that. And they got spaghetti, in those sauce, those big cans. So it's like I can mix up enough sauce to do it. I'm going to bring out. I'm thinking 3 trays of spaghetti, and then a large, the big chafer dishes, and then the other one's full of meatballs, and that should hold everybody off. I mean, it's the best I can do. I mean, I can't. I don't have a food truck. If I did, I'd probably be making a lot of money. But the hardest, the spaghetti's the easiest part for me to make. Really, really easy. It's just repetitious. But the meatballs, there's where the labor of love comes in because each meatball has to be made. Of course, you mix up, you put your electric mixer, and you mix everything in, the meats and stuff, and all the things that I put in a meatball. It's not just a meatball. You'll see. Usually, I use 5 cheeses when I'm making a meatball. 5 cheeses, onions, oregano, garlic, fresh, 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 nothing powdered at all. Fresh, fresh. So I got to cook everything. I got to cut everything. Um, and I'm trying to think what else. Oh, it's very time consuming to make those up because you're going to make up a couple of hundred, and it's going to take a lot of time. Definitely a lot of time. Betty Boop Buttman. Oh, hello, what a great name, Betty Boop. Good to see you. Delivery company only bought it to the carport. That's it. Needed to go into the basement. Couldn't you throw them a 20 to get that kiln down there on the other side of the house? They often leave them at the end of the drive. Well, that's kind of lame. It's a kiln. It's not like it's a bag of shoes or something like that. It's a kiln. It probably weighs 100 pounds. That's ridiculous. Ronnie Crane sounds good. Where we're going to try that. We're going to do it at the Patriot Park Pavilion Saturday at 7. I believe it's the 18th, if memory serves me right. So it'll be Saturday 7, the 18th, the Rod Run weekend. That's the one, the Rod Run weekend. One day only. That's all I could take. That Kroger, yeah, you've been to that Kroger, so you know how nice it is. That's really a nice Kroger, David, isn't it? They got everything there, and everything's fresh. They have a really good produce. I like their produce because they carry a lot of the odd stuff. They even have a guy making sushi there. Did you see that? I don't know if you caught that. There's a guy there, Chinese guy, and that's all his job is, making sushi all day long. You get fresh, made, right there in front of you sushi, right in front of your face sushi. No one else does that. No other grocery store does that. You do remember Jack in the Box? Yeah. Oh goodness, they were so greasy and so bad for you, but they were so good. Jack in the Box. But I'm middle aged. Yeah, I'm not. But I do remember them. And after playing in the band,
18th at 6 p.m.
there's
It
Miss
said
Marie. Let me move this
the
here. So
the
it's 18th.
the 18th at 6 p.m.
Watch six.
The
Did I say
September.
six?
No,
I
you
thought it's
said
seven.
seven.
Yeah, I thought we were doing it seven. No,
No, at
six.
six.
Okay, six.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters.
Hello, everybody.
Not that it matters. Six, seven. We got everybody's going to help. Everybody's going to enjoy it.
Good evening.
There's Miss
Good
Marie.
evening to all of you.
There she is. You feel better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why am
Hey,
I always
David.
shorter than you?
Why don't we switch?
No. I like being on the left because I'm a lefty.
Me too.
You're not a lefty already.
I am.
I just think because I'm big and obese. That's why. And you're light and airy. She's light and airy.
Why don't you sit?
No, I'll just sit here in my little hole, my little troll hole, and I'll be fine. Actually, Miss Marie is 6 feet tall. Yeah, I just wear high heels. Nice ones. Not
That's
too
nice.
ostentatious or pretentious.
Everybody saying hi.
Hi to you too. Yeah, you catch up on it because I'm not. Where did I leave off? So you know where I left off at where Steve said at 8:19. 8 8:19. Steve Wash said I'm middle aged. So just look for where Steve said that, and you pick that up from there. See, this way I don't have to do it. She'll tell me, and I could just sit here and answer. I like that. Did you find 8:19?
Janice Young. Hi,
Yeah,
Michelle. And then
got a lot of new names tonight. I appreciate
Michelle
that.
Tasty Dishes. Hello, what Betty Boop
Yeah,
Butman.
that's a great
Betty
name.
Boop.
It's a Betty
Nice.
Boop.
Mark Morrow said, I just joined. Michelle Tasty Dishes.
Very
Looking
good. Do
forward to
that.
seeing many good ideas.
Oh, she's got some great ideas. It's really good ideas and quick and easy and tasty. And a lot of times it's sugar free for you diabetics and also just quick and easy so you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen. I like that, Michelle.
Mhm.
Thank you.
William Wiley. That's William and Barb.
Mm-hmm.
We have 1 a mile from my house in Hendersonville, North Carolina. They are great. Isn't it that Tia Miss Henderson too?
Yes,
Her Hendersonville. Mary Max Cats.
but
20.
they're in Tennessee,
Huh? Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. There are two
yeah,
Hendersonville.
yeah.
Okay. Mary Max
Actually,
Cats.
yeah. Go ahead.
2023 is opening of New Heart Song Resort. Where is that?
That's the new Dolly Parton resort. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's right next to Splash Country. I think
Mm,
that's that property they bought back there. I think it's 18 acres. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought it was 18 acres.
Michelle said, thank you at Mark.
Yep,
And Mark Morris said, everyone give thumbs up.
absolutely.
And Michelle, you all have make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up.
Yep, should be doing that to everybody's channel right now.
Northeast Ken. OMG, Jack in the Box. How old are we?
Yes,
LOL.
think about that. Think about that was pretty popular what back in the 70s and 80s. Jack in the
Mm-hmm.
Box.
Jeff and Tootsie is making him hungry watching that Townsend restaurant video,
Oh, that's good. Good
and he
food
cannot
there.
wait to try it out. So you're here in
No,
Tennessee?
he's in Boone
Oh,
right
okay.
now, but he's heading up this way. Hopefully, shortly. He said shortly.
Vinny Fraccio, 89. You can also use igloo coolers to put your
Yep.
pots and sauce in so they don't get cold.
Mm-hmm.
Adventures with Chris will be coming down here tomorrow. And he's asking if you're going to be here in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg this week.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm almost every day. Almost every day. Where will I be tomorrow? I haven't really thought about that. Um,
meet him and
Yeah, I'll try. If you want, email me. Go to the bottom of the page there on the description, all about, and you can email. I hadn't made any concrete plans, but I will be in the area for sure because I've got some stuff to shoot for the weekend.
oh, Ronnie Crane was
Oh,
talking
Ronnie.
about the pie.
Yes, the quick and easy pie.
Hmm.
Yes, quick and easy pie. Lazy man pie.
Ronnie Crane.
Yeah.
Michelle said hi to Adventures with Chris.
Hmm. He's new to the channel too.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Yeah, Jeff reminded the 18th of September at 6.
18, 6 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
Patriot Park. There's only one pavilion. Can't
Mm-hmm.
miss it. It's right next to Old Mill Restaurant, and we'll be out there. I know Jeff and Tootsie will be out there. Bill and Barb will be out there, and they'll be serving up food until it's gone. You know, so I would suggest you come early. If you're going to come, come in early, and you get to eat some spaghetti and meatballs.
So, the fearsome writer is asking if there is a charge to park in the garage next to Anakista.
Yes, there's everything. There's
There
a
is
charge for everything,
$15.
or more.
Right next to Anakista, yes. But the
Yeah.
ones
The one
that's
that's
like
next to
turning
Anakista, where I go upstairs,
mhm,
that's also,
$8, I think.
um, and they may have raised it. I'm going to check because it was $8 2 weeks ago. Now they could have upped it, but still cheaper than everybody else. Now, don't be deceived. And if you look at the video, and I brought this to her attention, when you look at the video and I show you, so there's the parking garage, you'll see a red sign up above, and it says full. That's not for the city garage. That's for the guy that owns the parking next to it. And he's the one that charges $15, and he only
Who
has like
owns it?
some private guy owns it. That's not city owned. Now the city one, the 4 story one, that's owned by the city,
Oh.
and that's much better. I just think it's just much better.
Jeff and Tootsie, you're on the right for us viewers, lol.
Mm.
Tressa Edwards.
I trust
Hi, Miss Marie. Hi, Jeff. Hello, everyone.
her. She's here finally.
Um, Adventures with Chris. It's Sakura 8.95 all you can eat on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday.
100% correct. Winner winner chicken dinner. Yep. Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can you imagine under $10? You can get, and if you're a shrimp eater like me, you can get 4 different types of shrimp there that they have. And I'm not talking like popcorn breaded shrimp that you get every. I'm talking fresh shrimp from the ocean. Then, if you want, they have the breaded shrimp that they make there. Then they have the garlic buttered shrimp, right? Then they got the
Wow, Miss
coconut
Stacy
shrimp.
Fowler's on too.
Hi, Stacy. How are you?
And Mindy.
Hi, Mindy.
Hello,
How
Mindy.
you doing?
Tressa Edwards, Michelle Tasty Dishes, everybody saying hi. Donnie
As you
Erling,
should.
Barnbill Wiley, Jim Spencer, Mark Morrow, David Fontaine, Ralph Webb.
See? Imagine if we had them all in here. We'd all be bumping shoulders.
Like a big party
It'd
here.
be like a giant party. We'd have,
That's nice.
yeah, they have everybody up here. You
Hmm.
have to go upstairs,
And
here,
then
downstairs, the
having
deck,
a that grill on.
have the grill. I don't want to cook, so someone else would have to cook. We'll get Jeff to cook. Jeff and Tootsie. Jeff, you do use the grill. You cook everything. I don't want to cook.
um, Vinny Fraccio. Oh, saying hi. Rita
Hi,
Diana.
Rita.
Everybody is saying hi.
Rita, haven't heard, thank you for your emails and your comments, Rita. She does. She hits up the videos, and she's
Annette
always
from Wisconsin. Who
hmm
else? Um, 33 Randy.
33. How are you?
It's Stephen Ramey. He's new. Good evening, he said.
Good evening to you. No, I believe he's been around. You haven't been on here for a while, right,
See,
Stephen?
I told you, Jeff is not much of a cook. Don't
I'll
don't
teach
pay
you.
attention to
I'll teach
him.
you. Somebody's got to cook. I could tell you when I worked at Saddlebrook Resort, and I was cooking outside for parties, the banquet. There's 5 Olympic size now. That's bigger than this is when I was there. 5 Olympic sized pools. They were all around. They had 5 different clubs, and they'd send me to a club, and they'd say there's 300 people there. cook 300 filet mignons and 300 burgers and 300 hot dogs. Wow. And that was just me. There was no one else cooking, me. And they had these huge, very nicely built barbecues. And man, I ran around. I was exhausted cooking all of that food by myself.
Michelle is saying hi at Donna Vincent and
Hi,
at
Donna.
Stephen Ramey. Hello, Donna. Hello,
Yep.
Stephen. And
Haven't seen Steven in a while. Where you been?
Stacy just subscribe to Michelle Tasty Dishes.
Excellent. See, Michelle, you come here, you get subscriptions, and that's good because people need to eat your food.
Hello, good evening, Dan the Mountain
Dan the
Man.
Mountain Man, how are you, my friend? I was thinking of you when I was
Everybody
making those pies.
subscribe to Dan the Mountain
Go
Man.
to Dan's channel. Dan, have you cooked anything lately? What have you done? I know you're in communication with Michelle's Tasty Dishes. You two are perfect for each other as far as cooking goes, because you both do quickie things. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Steve White said that he never went to Saddlebrook, but he have been to Innisbrook Resort.
Innisbrook.
Innisbrook.
That's in Innisbrook. Saddlebrook is closer to Tampa, and Innisbrook is further into the Inverness area. And I know
Rita
I've worked at
Lockett.
all of them.
Rita Lockett.
Rita
Rita.
Lockett. Speaking of Saddlebrook, that brought back a memory. This is when I was in radio before I worked for Saddlebrook. I took a break from radio and then I worked at Saddlebrook because I wanted to learn how to cook from the chef Andre. So anyway, here it is. I'm in radio and they were having a big hoop to do with all the stars from TV, radio that you can think of. And this is the time of around when MASH was at its height. Remember MASH? We're going back. How long was MASH? Back in the 70s,
Oh,
the 80s?
yeah.
That's a long time ago. But anyway, I went there with a good friend of mine in radio, Don Christopher, and we went there to do interviews. See, I was doing interviews way back then. I mean, it'd be nothing for me to get in all these stars' faces. But we got there. We'd done a lot of interviews, and we were walking around, kind of almost like wrapping up the night. Don and I. We had all our equipment. You got to remember, there was no cell phones in those days. You had a lot of equipment. We were walking out past the pool to where we were going to leave, and there was a couple of hot tubs there. And as we're walking by, we hear, "Hey, why don't you guys come on in?" And and you talking to me? And Don looks at me. Okay, who are you? Turn around. It's Jamie Farr, Harvey Korman, um, oh God, Billy Barty, Richard Crenna, and there's one other. Oh God, the guy from I can never. He's now dead too. In the hot tub, come on, guys, come on in, have some Dom Perignon. So did we say no? Oh, nay, nay, nay. Hell no, jumped right in, put the equipment down. I mean, I was fully dressed. Just they go, come on in, come on. They were already liquored up. So we just jumped into the hot tub there and we're drinking Dom Perignon with all of these people. It was so cool. It was so cool. I have pictures somewhere of all that. All those guys that were at the height of their career back in those days. That was a fun time. We laughed. We were there. I was there probably 3 in the morning with them. They and the Dom Perignon just kept coming out, bottle after bottle after bottle. You're talking $500 a bottle,
Hmm.
and I wasn't paying for it. I didn't get the bill.
Rita, I'm not ready. He's ready.
Hmm?
Rita's asking
Hi,
if
Rita.
I am ready to go back tubing.
Oh, I'm ready. In fact, I almost thought about it today.
Anytime, Jeff.
Anybody want to come tubing with me while you're up here, let me know, and I'll be more than glad to go. I'll meet you there. I've already got a year's pass, so I'll go. You just go and get a day pass or get a year's pass, whatever, and we'll go down the river.
Robert Offut. Howdy, guys.
Howdy.
That's what Robert said. And he would love to see some camping videos. Camping videos. So, what do you mean?
Yeah, camping, like us
C-
going camping, or um, I love to camp. She's never camped before. I just camp
I
all the
did
time.
camp. Okay, hold on a minute. I did
Okay.
camp, but it was in school.
Yeah, back at school, but not camping like American camping.
No.
No. How
But is
far?
there, is
Here's the
there any
question.
difference?
Yeah, how far away were you from an electric outlet?
What?
How far away were you from a plug-in?
Me?
Yeah,
Right now?
camping.
Camping?
Yeah,
There's always a plug in.
that's not camping. Camping is no electricity. Camping is a fire that is made from wood, not gas. Go ahead.
Camping. Well, we do have the, what do you call it? Like I told you, the lamp. My grandfather's lamp. I would bring it in,
The
or
Coleman.
grandfather
You
would
pump
bring
it,
it
the
in.
one you pump up.
The one that my
Yeah.
grandpa would
That's
pump.
roughing it.
What? It's roughing.
No. But it's better than the battery ones that
My
everyone has now.
grandfather would pump it for
Yeah.
us,
Oh, that was so hard.
because I would have my grandpa come.
Yeah, and say pump it up, right? Because you couldn't.
Yeah,
You
my
never
grandpa.
figured that out how to do.
My grandpa would bring a pot of food
Yeah.
for us,
Yeah. Really
so
roughing it.
I don't have
Brought
to
a
cook.
pot of food, so you didn't have to go out and kill something and eat it, huh?
No.
No, a couple squirrel, rabbit,
Why do I have to do that?
because they're there.
No.
No.
My grandpa would bring food, pots of food for us. We're inside the camp, a tent.
Whoa, really roughing it.
Then my grandpa would build something, kind of like a bed that I would bring or he would bring in,
Okay.
so I don't have to
Sleep on the
sleep on
ground.
the ground.
She was spoiled.
That's camping.
No, no. Camping is roughing it, wrapping up in leaves on the ground.
Mm-mm.
What else?
Dan said hi to Michelle, and
Hmm.
Michelle said hi to Robert.
Okay.
Um, and then Donnie Herring. Now that was a party. What party?
Oh.
Oh, the one that you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, that was a party.
Yeah.
Man,
And
I don't remember much after that though.
Vinny Frocho 89 said, "Wow, cool story, Jeff."
Thank you. It just came to me when I brought up Saddlebrook. It brought I don't remember much from the '60s and the '70s. Not many of us do, but it brought back that memory. It's like, oh my God, I remember that. That was fun.
Hank Graham uh, said that, "Do you guys ever ride over to Cherokee?"
Yeah, we did not
We
about a
did.
month or so ago. We'll be
Mm-hmm.
going again. Probably they're finally back in gear. There was a really cool natural food store there that we went to when we were last there. A very nice lady, and we enjoyed that.
Jeff said, "OMG, you need to take Miss Marie camping."
Yeah,
And
I don't know how she's going to do it, Jeff. I'm concerned if she's going to be able to handle it. That's the
David
problem.
Fontaine said, "We need to do a helicopter tour." LOL.
Yep, thought about it. In fact, I brought that up to you last time. If we, I know there's a limit to how many
Yeah, I
people can be in the.
remember camping. My grandpa or I would bring a fan
Yeah.
and a mosquito net, because my grandpa would say, "Make sure that
Mm-hmm.
you have a mosquito net."
Mosquito net. Now there's the tropics, by the way. You're talking about the Philippines, not here.
Why we don't have?
Well, it'd be pretty hard to find a mosquito net around here. I mean, you probably could if you went to like Cabela's and stuff,
And
but
my mosquito net is something soft. It's not the nylon.
yeah,
It's
the
the
nylon. No,
no.
no,
It's
something
not.
soft.
It's something soft. It's not.
Yeah, you're spoiled.
No, I'm not.
Spoiled.
Um,
Yeah.
I hear you.
No, it must be the voices in your head.
Kathy
Hi,
McAllister.
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Jeff and Miss Marie, did you see the fireflies from your house?
Yeah, they're up here all the time.
Yeah.
We don't have to go to Tremont or anything. They're right here out the
Do we
door.
need to video that?
Yeah, I could do that. I could videotape it for you. You know, everybody goes down there. What I didn't like is you go to Tremont and you got all the cars that are all trying to get in. So the headlights are causing the
Okay,
lightning
so
bugs. Wait, if you have the headlights, the lightning bugs go away. So they should make the cars park somewhere and like bus people in with the red over there. Because I saw videos and it's like this car is turning and backing up and stuff. You're scaring them all away. They're not going to come out.
and so you're gonna make a video for it.
Yeah, it's got to be weather permitting. That lightning bugs are driven by the weather to reproduce, and
Okay, so by this house, I mean that's
oh
because
yes, they're out.
she said, yeah, Kathy McAllister. She's asking,
I know what you was asking.
Donnie Harry.
Yes, there are lightning bugs here.
Actually, they call that glamping.
Glamping.
That's what Mark said.
Yeah, yeah, glamorous camping, but hers wasn't glamorous in the
And that's
Philippines.
what Michelle is going to say.
Uh,
And Mark Morrow said, "Is the river rat tubing open in October?"
um, Labor Day is when it shuts down. That's the last of river rats. Is Labor Day.
Donnie Herring said that only full hookup camping for us.
Yeah, if you're going to camp, you want to do that stuff. We were watching the other yesterday. We were watching the RVs and camping and some of the really cool RVs out there, motor coaches and stuff. And if you go to a camping, either you're the type that likes to rough it or the type that likes to have the creature comforts. The nice thing is they got them both here.
Yeah.
You want
Jeff
primitive camping, they got primitive. You want the best of the best, they got it here.
Jeff said it will be a hoot. I bet.
Oh yeah,
A
I
hoot.
love camping, roughing it, either way, roughing or not. But
I
I
don't
like
want,
a
but I don't want to be.
well,
I don't want mosquitoes.
well, they're going to be there regardless. It's like oh, we can't go over where the motor coaches are. The mosquitoes can't go there. They're forbidden. Muffy, we have no mosquitoes. We're too rich for this. No, the mosquitoes go where the heck they want to go.
Barn Bill Wiley said, "Roughing it now for us is slow. Room service at the Holiday Inn."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's
Mm.
roughing it for her is walking more than 10 feet to an electric outlet to put her hair dryer in. That's roughing it.
Oh, it's
Mm.
not.
Yeah.
Michelle Tasty said, "I sit in my backyard and we have tons of lightning bugs."
Yep.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Vinny Fracho 89. How's that new Margaritaville campsite?
Haven't been to that one yet. I'm sure it's good. They do everything right. I can't imagine them not having everything you need there, because that's just the way they want to make sure that they're a place where people go to.
Jeff said, "Email, that's funny."
What?
The camping that you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta do my right.
Okay. Oh, she's got to make her rice. Okay.
Um,
She's hungry.
I'm
Go ahead.
hungry.
And don't forget your Korean barbecue is in the refrigerator and everything else that you need. Um, where did I leave off here? I don't like looking down because then that's like I'm not paying attention to you. So I will leave her phone there and pull this closer to me while she makes rice real quick. She loves her rice. That's one thing Miss Marie likes. Let me get this in order so I don't miss any of you guys. Wow, there's a lot. Of course, women have to do their yeah. I There's nothing I could do about that, Jeff. Nothing. You know,
With
it's
what?
women have to do their hair. You know, no, you don't. You just put in a ponytail, wear a cap. You're camping. You're not. It's not. You're doing a floor show or a glamour show, or you're in the woods. Nothing's gonna see you but the squirrels. Dan the Mountain Man. I need to get out of yeah, I know you need to. I've been busy. I haven't had time to do any hiking. Yeah, you need to come up here and do a little bit of hiking. Just let me know. I'll go with you. We'll go just up the street. There's plenty of hiking everywhere around here, and you don't have to go far. It's I don't want to do any scaling stuff. I can't handle that. My heart can't handle that anymore. No siree. I came in late, Jeff. How do you make your fruit pie? Really easy. I'll go through it. It's so simple. I can go through it in a second. You get the frozen pie crust in the aluminum. You get, let's say we're making one pie. You get two of those. Most of them come two in a package. Okay, $1.99 at Kroger. Two pie crusts for $1.99. So right away we're spending $1 each. We're only going to make one pie, so we're going to spend $2. Plus you get at Kroger or wherever else you want to go frozen fruit, a bag of frozen fruit, not canned. Canned is too syrupy and it destroys the crust and it's not good for you. It got fructose and all that other garbage in there. You don't need that. So you get the two crusts. You take one, pour the fruit in one. Don't add sugar or anything. It's sweet enough naturally. Take the second one, take it out of the tin foil. Very easy to do. You just peel back the tin foil and the pie thing falls out. Put it on top. So now you got a pie pan, a pie in a pie pan, and you got the top of another empty shell on top of it. Throw it in the oven for 30 minutes. That top one will form a perfect pie crust at 350 for 35 minutes. It'll look just like a bakery pie. You don't even have to do the pinchy stuff. Don't even have to. I'm telling you, I've done it enough times. It looks like a pie from a real bakery. Easy, quick, and delicious and healthy to eat. Now Miss Marie's back. Now you got to sit over here. Come closer.
Um,
Come,
it's, it's Steve Wash said, but then you are the mountain man.
Yes, he is the mountain man.
Talking about
Oh, now you're
camping,
not so tall anymore, are you?
there's a tree
There's a
house
treehouse
cabin
resort cabins.
in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, they're always booked. You got to get if you want to call them as a treehouse,
Mm-hmm.
treehousecabin.com. They only have a handful of those cabins. They're a little pricey, but if you want to experience a treehouse camping
Mm-hmm.
in a cabin, check it out.
It's a cabin, a real
In a tree,
cabin.
in a tree. There's tiny. There's no room service.
There's tiny cabins, and there are like,
Not in the tree houses. They're small, but they're fun. I'd have a ball in one of those. That'd be fun.
but I've seen. I went. Yeah, I've seen it, and it's just a regular cabin on the sides,
In the
but
tree house,
on the tree, but the tree is shorter.
yeah, they just make it put on stilts. That's not treehouse camping. What else?
Um, Michelle said, need to do a review on those treehouse rentals, Jeff.
Yeah,
I looked into them a while back. Very expensive.
very expensive. Yeah, I did too.
Betty,
They're not. If you're on a budget, don't even consider it.
but we can show them.
I might be able to get to take
Okay.
a tour of that. That I can do, but no, I'm not going to.
For
Why would I want to spend a night in a cabin when I own a cabin? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
people are requesting it,
Yeah,
so
well, I'll show you the insides and stuff, but I'm not going to spend a night in them.
Betty Boop Putman went to press the like button and saw I wasn't subscribed. Don't know what happened there. I thought I was already subscribed.
To this channel, we had trouble with some guy hacking, and there's still people. I'm still getting idiots giving us bad emails and thumbs down and all that stuff. It's just they're like you go outside the gnats. The gnats.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're gnats
It's Steve Weiss said at Michelle, where are the treehouse rentals?
in Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg. Right, Michelle?
Mm-hmm. They're in Gatlinburg.
Mark Morrow said, I can't wait to try it out. Try it out and let us
Let
know.
us know. Take a video or invite me up, and I'll do a video into there. There you go.
um,
Problem solved.
Michelle Tasty at Betty Boop. That has happened to me with some other channels.
Mm-hmm.
Something to do with YouTube, I think.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but people come and go for no apparent reason.
Robert Offut. The campfire keeps the bugs away. LOL.
Yeah, especially if you can see when we were in Florida when I went camping, the Spanish moss, when you threw that on the fire or you made little campfires around, not big ones, little campfires around your campsite, that would there would be no mosquitoes anywhere. The Spanish moss is like a natural bug repellent.
Rita Lockett is asking if we ever have wolves or any kind of wildcats around your house. I've seen only one a while back. That was the white wolf.
Not a wolf.
What was that? Is this a
There's a
wolf?
coyote.
Okay.
It was a coyote. Oh, the fox, you
The
mean? There's a
fox,
fox every
white
once in a while passes
fox,
through. It's a little white fox, about the size of a large cat. I haven't
and
seen him since.
it's a very good sign.
It's
Remember, good omen.
good omen.
Um, Donna Vincent. Oh, Betty said thanks
You're welcome.
to Michelle too, and Donna Vincent said, "Oh, sweet memories of camping with your grandpa Marie." Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, Tony Truman. Hey, uh, thumb, clap, my friends.
The applause.
Applause.
Hmm. Thank you. Thank you.
Betsy in the Smokies. On certain dates, the lightning bugs all sync together during mating season.
That's exactly right.
Here in the Smokies, and they all will light at one time and shut down at one time.
Yeah, it's
It
amazing how they do that, isn't it?
it is beautiful to watch and magical.
It how do they communicate? I don't- They got cell phones? I don't know. It's nature, you know. It's like how do they know? I mean, somebody's got to start it, and who's the person that starts it, and who's the person that stops it? Very
Hmm.
interesting.
I have Donna. I have very good memories with my grandpa.
Always keep them alive.
Mhm.
That's how you keep the people alive. If you always remember your grandparents or a person important in your family, they're never dead. They're alive because you're making them alive.
He used to pick me up from school, take me to school, ride in the school bus.
Hmm. Wait for you if you didn't come in at 6 o'clock because that was the
Oh yeah,
deadline.
that was something. I thought that was normal back then.
No, that's not normal. When was the last time you told your kids they have to be in at 6 p.m. or the door is locked?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right?
He would he would call my grandma, and my grandma was like, "Yeah, she's in her room." Oh my
Okay.
goodness!
She's in the room.
And my grandpa would open the door and find me. I'm not there.
Yeah, where were you?
Well, sometimes I'm in the kitchen, and grandpa would be panicking.
Panicking. Where is she? Where is
Yeah,
she?
he would be like, "Marie,
You were gossiping, right?
I wasn't
You weren't
gossiping."
gossiping with the maids? Is that what you were doing?
Oh, that was another story.
That was a whole nother story. She used to gossip with the maids.
The maids. Why did you brought that up?
Yeah, she had maids.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, who else?
Really?
Yeah, go ahead. Who else?
Erase that.
I can't. It's live. They do it live.
Steve Reich, Spanish moss brings back memories of camping in Inverness.
Mm-hmm. I always liked the way Spanish moss looked, hanging from the trees. It was always so mysterious and beautiful at the same time. And when the sun was behind it, it always gave us such a nice look. You know, it was always pleasant to look at.
Rita Lockett is asking if we ever had close calls with bear trying to get in your house.
No, no. They
No.
come. They're, Rosie comes up to the door all the time, just sits there. She just looks in. Any other bears, they just look in. The ones that have problems are the tourist cabins where people feed them. See, if you feed them, you're saying, I have food in here. If you can get in here, there's food. You got to remember, they're very simple animals. They are driven by eating. And eating, sleeping, and pooping. That's pretty much the day. So that's why the stupid tourists, not you guys, they feed them and then they wonder why the things are trying to break in the door. Well, duh. They think you have food in there.
Pam, good evening, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Pam Bumberton. Hi, Marie and Jeff.
Hello. Yeah, there are a lot of bear out now. There haven't been so many cubs this year. That's very interesting. I haven't seen a lot of cubs. Just like I haven't seen a lot of raccoons.
I haven't seen a bear for in a while now.
Well, you missed one yesterday. The boy bear came up to me outside. Remember, you
Oh
thought I
yeah.
fell down. She thought I fell down or something. She goes, Jeffrey, Jeffrey, because the thing ran, and he was such a klutz. I mean, he's such a typical young bear. I mean, it can't. It's like not steady, so it was falling all over the place as it's running through the decks, and it was funny to listen to. It was funny.
Bye, it's Steve Reich.
Bye, Steve. Thank you for coming on board
Thank you
here.
for chatting with us
Yes,
tonight.
appreciate that.
Good looking hunky. Vacation. Hi, Peter North. Here, old adult film star. Why don't you join me in some ebony booty?
Huh?
What is that?
That's a bot.
Huh?
Whatever it is,
Oh,
don't click on. That's a bot.
somebody already deleted it.
Thank you. Thank you. How does that get in? Bots. Yeah. Make sure you read. Don't you read it before you read it. She's going booty and talking porn. And you get them all the time. Never click on
Um,
that stuff. When you get stuff, you get a name you don't know, don't recognize it, don't click on it. Never, ever, ever. You get a phone call you don't recognize, do not click on that phone call.
Good night, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Jim said good night, everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
Um, Michelle said those fox feeding them bears tick me off so much.
Yeah, they should learn. You know, they think it's a cat or a dog. It got to be. They're wild animals.
James Stev, hello from Virginia.
James, how are you?
David Fontaine said, seen someone do the exact same thing on a friend's live stream before.
Yeah, they just come in. Um,
Rita is asking, did you say your cabin is very close to a cliff?
it's on a cliff.
It's on a
It's
cliff.
on a cliff. If you step out, you're gonna go
That's why
down.
when you turn that truck, I really don't look. I close my eyes because it's
If
and
you go,
the road is very
it's
narrow,
narrow, and if you
and then it goes.
now remember when I had the when I was still in the Subaru, I was backing out and in the snow, and I slid, and it knocked down the fence, and I would have if one more foot, I would have went right over the cliff. So you can rest assured, I got out of that car real slow.
Jeff's and Tootsie said, "Well, there goes the conversation." LOL. David said, "As a matter of fact,
hmm
that's the same name from months ago on my friend's toy chat channel."
Somebody's out there. You know, I don't understand. What they think you're going to join them? I mean, this stuff we don't join.
David wanted. I remember David wanted to have a helicopter ride with you.
Yeah, I told them no problem. In fact, when we were
Wait,
up,
Naku, hold on a minute.
oh,
My
your rice.
rice.
You gonna burn your rice? She's gonna burn her rice. She's cooking her rice. You forgot about that? She's burning the rice. An Asian burning rice. Yeah. Remember, never ever. I know it's tough. Not for me, it's not. I don't answer. If I do not recognize your number, if it's not in my contacts and I don't recognize it, I don't answer it. Because in this day and age, this climate, if you answer a phone that you don't recognize, they got you. That means they can get into your system, they can get into your phone, they can get into your computer, they can get into your bank account, they can get into anything. And that's why they do that. That's what you don't answer a number that you do not recognize. Just ignore it. It's nobody important. Because if it was important, you would have it into your contacts, wouldn't you?
Donnie Herring,
Hi,
LOL
Donnie.
at Jeff and Tootsie.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff and Tootsie is asking, will you get your new car? When will you get your new
As
car?
soon as I get the other one back, I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday I should have the car back from the shop. That's what they told me. And then after that, I'll let the paint dry for a few days because I'm sure the lacquer is going to have a smell to it. You don't want to take a car that has lacquer smell to it to a car dealer and say, you know, I want that car over there. Give me that car. No, gotta wait. I gotta play the game because I don't like going to car dealers. I point to the car I want. Just here's what I'm going to pay you. If this isn't the deal, we walk out, and it wouldn't be the first time we walked out of a dealership. That's the car I want. This is what I'm going to pay, and not a dime more. And they try to screw you over. You know, well, you got to have this, the dealer prep fees, and no, no, I'm not paying for it. Goodbye, good luck. I'm going up the street.
Dan Rowland said, "Hello, Jeff and
Hi, Dan.
Marie." Hello, Dan. Good
Good
evening.
to see you again.
He said that the family and him were in Pigeon Forge on May 30 to June 2nd.
You were just up here.
Yes.
You didn't tell
Had
me.
an awesome time.
Good.
Hope we can get together next time to visit.
Definitely. When are you coming up? You coming up for Rod
Um,
Run? Try to get it for Rod Run, and then come for free
mm,
food. What?
yeah, email you at jeffreycharles55 at Yahoo.
Yep. You can find it right in the about on the about part of our page.
Mark the Duff. Hello, all.
Hello.
Speaking of people, heard that the Park Service had to tranquilize a bear the other day in Cades Cove because of stupid people feeding it, and it was getting too comfortable
Mm-hmm.
around people.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing the amount of stupidity that drives through Cades Cove, and people just think that the law doesn't pertain to them. It is illegal to feed a bear. It's illegal to molest a bear. I don't mean lure it into the bushes. It's molesting means taunting it, chasing it, bothering it in any way, shape, or form. And what they really should do is the game warden should come out there and start handing out the $400 and
That's
$500
why
tickets.
there's I think a pamphlet,
Yeah,
even
and there's signs all
a
over.
sign,
It's a
even in,
felony.
yeah, that's 50 yards away.
50, yes, 50 yards away. But no, people, oh, Edna, Muffy, get Stiffy, Muffy, we need a picture of when
Hank Graham is asking what kind of rice do you guys use? Um,
Jasmine,
Jasmine from a Thai
Thai
jasmine.
jasmine rice. We never use Uncle Ben's. That's the bottom of the barrel.
What do you
Uncle
mean,
Ben's
Uncle
rice,
Ben?
yeah, that Uncle Ben's rice is garbage rice. That's no, never use minute rice or anything. That's all processed rice. Get the real deal. Jasmine is the real
Jasmine
deal.
or Milagrosa?
Milagrosa, hard to find Milagrosa.
Ah, there is in the Asian
You got
store.
to go to an Asian store to get Milagrosa. But just look for jasmine. It'll be either Thai, Japanese. It'll be
And Japanese rice.
Japanese rice is
It's
good.
good.
Yeah,
Tinkerbell,
I
block
think.
the numbers. I do all the time.
Yeah, block them, block them, block them, block them. Once they get a hold of you, it's hard to get rid of them. You would think.
Rita Lockett said, Rita said that she thought she heard you say you almost went off a cliff. That would scare her to live there.
No, you just deal with it. You just there's lots of cliffs around here. You drive the roads up here. You've seen some of my roads. You make a slight mistake by a foot, you're over. You're gone. That's why I always tell you when you're driving around, don't necessarily be looking at whoever's driving. Don't look at the scenery. Look at the car that's coming at you because sometimes they're looking at the scenery and they're veering into your lane, and then that's an accident waiting to
And that's
happen.
what how you got the accident.
Oh,
Remember? Because the other guy was veering onto your lane.
Oh, but I was at a traffic light and he weren't paying attention. I've had a lot of very close calls where people come into my lane and oh, you mean the guy that came up? Yeah, we didn't have an accident though. Check this out. We were going around a hard curve, 45 miles an hour. I'm on the right side of the road making a curve to the left. This guy is coming from the other way, bearing right. He was in our lane, and I could see him. I don't know if you saw him. He was leaning over. It's like he had dropped his phone. He was like this, and the car was completely in our lane at 45 miles an hour. Now, you know what happens when you hit head on at 45 miles an hour. It's times two. So it's 90 miles an hour. If I didn't react to him, I saw him, I saw what he was doing, I saw the car was not going back, it wasn't correcting itself. So I veered off, went down in a ditch. If I wouldn't have done that, we would have hit head on for sure. Both of us would have been very injured. He would have been dead because he didn't have a belt on. He was leaning in the passenger side, and he was looking for something. And I just veered off the road, and Miss Marie was just frozen in panic and fear. But being a New York driver, that's a daily thing you do in New York. You veer away from people, and I regrouped and got back on the road. You
That's
know,
it.
I didn't stop or anything because he didn't crash. I didn't crash, and what am I going to get out and call him an a hole or something like that? I think he knew that he escaped death that day. There's no doubt in my. If it would have been anybody else who wasn't paying attention, it would have been a fatality right there.
Donna Vincent is asking if you heard if Gatlinburg is doing the Tunes and Tales this summer. There's a schedule,
Yeah.
but
Do we have one?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's written on the.
Uh,
But I'm not sure if they're
I'm
going
sure
to
they're
do.
going to be
They
doing them.
will
I think so. Yeah, because it's everything is kicking in gear. I'll find out.
because she loved watching the clog dancers and listening to all the music played along the street.
I'll clog. You want me to clog?
Jeff and Tootsie camping. He said that he's sure that you can't wait. Yep, tell them you're out the door, out the door. Wait,
Hmm?
I don't know.
Missed something.
Yeah. Mark Morrow said, same here. I've walked out many dealerships.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. There's, you got to remember, and no offense, if you're a car salesman, I'm sorry. That's your problem, but I'm sorry that
Spaceman
Hi,
Dudley!
Spaceman Dudley. It was good to see you. But those guys that work there are one step away from being vacuum cleaner salesmen. So you can't trust them. Or you got to walk in a car
Vin,
dealership.
Vinny Frosho 89 said, take Rosie with you to negotiate
That
the
would be
price
that would straighten things out,
for the
wouldn't it?
car.
When you walk into a car dealership, know that you're going to be lied to. If you go in with that attitude, they're going to lie to you. Then you know what the game is. You've got to weed through the lies.
Yeah, Vinny said take Rosie.
Yeah, I'd like to take Rosie. Like to take a badger with
Mark
me.
Morrow said, not before showing them the cash. I actually had it in hand to pay for the car.
They don't like cash.
Michelle said hi to Spaceman. Annette said hello to Spaceman. Tinkerbell. I love the ones that
Tinkerbell.
carry their toddlers in their arms and run out in the
Yeah.
fields of Cades Cove to take pictures. Seen it many times during bear jams.
Mm-hmm. During bear jam. That's an hors d'oeuvre.
Spaceman Dudley. Good evening, Michelle and Annette.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Morrow, you are better off finding a one owner car by an individual
Mm-hmm.
that was really taken care of and buying from them instead of a
I
dealership.
agree. I agree. I keep looking around. It's tough to find what I'm looking for. It's a specialty, so it's like, I'm not having any luck right now, but I will. I'm very patient. I don't have to get rid of the car. It's just I want one because I'm tired of having a target on my butt with that red car. Not going to be a red one this time.
Rita Lockett said, you are right about not answering the phone
You,
from an unknown person. So many scams out there. They even call pretending to be from Social Security.
oh yeah, I get those all the time, and I don't now on my phone. I don't know if you guys have it on your phone, but there's a scam. The newer phones have it.
It's scam
It
likely.
says scam likely. It already anticipates, so I don't answer anything, and I get easily 6, 7, 8 of those a day easily, easily. So I don't even bother answering them. And you know what? They don't give up. They keep calling. It's the same number, and they keep calling. It's like,
Michelle tasted dishes at Tinkerbell and said, OMG, yes, it's not very smart parents
no,
for
very
the bear.
it's really poor parenting if you put your child in any type of damage or danger at all. And bringing it out where you don't have a gun and you're not going to kill it anyway because that's illegal as hell. So you're putting yourself. It's like walking into the lion's den with your children in your hand. And how stupid do you have to be to realize you're stupid that you're walking into a bear's territory with a child, an hors d'oeuvre. Dumb.
Tim Ohm. Tim Ohm. Hello, Jeff and
Hi
Marie.
Tim,
Hello, Tim.
how are you?
Hello, Alex Skywalker.
Hi,
Good
how are you? I haven't seen
evening.
you in a while. Where you been?
Mark Morrow said there is a free app called Robot Killer that works really good for avoiding those type of calls.
Very good.
Robot Killer.
Robot killer. I don't need one for this phone. It does the
Probably
job.
I
But
need one.
still, every once in a while, there's a number that comes through, and I go, I don't know that number. And then I wait because if it is important, and it has happened, like somebody has changed their number, they'll leave a message. So if they leave a message, that won't affect you in any way because you're picking up the message. You're not engaging the phone. So if you get a message, oh, I'll fine. I didn't know you changed your number. That's cool. That's cool. But
Hello, Teresa. Tea and me
Teresa T
adventures,
and me adventures in the house.
Teresa.
Tommy and Teresa in
Tommy
the
and
house.
Teresa, but Teresa's on, not
Hi,
Tommy.
Teresa. Where's Tommy? He's got to be working. Friday. No, he's
Probably,
working. Yeah,
yeah.
he's at the Grand Old Opry.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Teresa. Very good. Appreciate that.
Um,
Love the boat ramp video. If you get a chance,
yes,
T and Me Adventures, check it out. They videotape the
I
boat
did
ramp
watch
where they
it too.
live, and Teresa. People are really stupid, aren't they? Some of the stupid things right off the bat. The chick on the Sea-Doo hit the boat. Now, how stupid do you have to be to not know that a boat doesn't stop? It doesn't have brakes, and she bammed into a boat right there. She needs to be plucked off there, put back on land, and go. You don't need to be in the water.
Michelle said hi at Luke Skywalker.
Hmm.
Ralph Webb. We said that we always use jasmine rice.
Yep.
Rice is staple in my wife's cooking.
It's good rice. It's got a nice
Ralph.
fragrance to it when you cook it, and it's tasty. The other rice
It's
just
got
isn't.
the good smell too, but
Hmm.
it's, you know,
When you're boiling it, you can just
boiling.
taste. You can smell the nice fragrance of jasmine.
So Jeff in Tootsie said that he heard Dollywood is dropping the mask mandate.
Yeah, it's about time. Yeah, it's about time. I mean, nobody's wearing masks here.
It's Spaceman Dudley. Hi, Teresa. And Mark Duff said, I have seen the same thing with stupid parents running with their kids in the larger field of Cades Cove
Yep.
towards a mama bear and cubs.
Yeah.
These parents should be arrested for
Child neglect.
endangering their children.
Absolutely. I think they should dart them first. That should make it a sport. They, this is how we could all have fun. The smart people, like you people on this channel, we could line up on the fence line with dart guns. And when we see a stupid lady or stupid parents, we dart them and we take them and their children and we then take them to jail. But we have the pleasure of darting them in the field. A lot of fun.
Michelle Tastes the Dishes. Hi, Teresa at Tea and Me
Make
Adventures.
sure you like, comment, and subscribe. T and
Like,
me,
comment, subscribe to
T and me
Tea and Me
adventures. You'll
Adventures.
love them.
Um,
You definitely will.
Michelle Tastes the Dishes. Agree at Mark Duff.
Yeah.
Tea and Me TV. Hello at Michelle Tastes the Dishes.
Did they change it finally?
Did you change it to
Yeah. I
TNB
hope so.
TV?
I told them that's what they should do.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they were, and Tommy was right. Everybody's got adventures. It's like this and this adventure.
Right,
I said, Tommy, why
right,
don't you just do T and Me TV?
right.
It works. It flows. It's a perfect
There's a
name.
good ring to it
Yes, it's
too.
got a ring. It's got to get in your head. It's not what you
T and Me
say. It's how
TV.
many times you say it that makes it work.
Oh, okay. So he said that I'm in the house.
No, how are? It's good to see you and the deer out there tonight.
T and Me TV. There you go. I could
Yep.
enter.
It's easy to remember. Once it's
Mhm.
in your head, it's in your head.
Mark Morrow. I agree, Catherine here. That's why insurance is a lot higher on red vehicles. Oh, okay. Catherine Hare said that red cars are bad luck, and you love red.
I like red. All right, well, I'll change that. I'm looking. It's either going to be white or the champagne silver, not silver, the battleship gray, but there's a special edition silver that's out there, and I'm having a hard time finding it.
A spaceman is asking Jeff,
Mm.
have you heard anything about WWE wrestling attraction coming to Pigeon
No,
Forge?
but I know the micro wrestling has a new show. Did you know? I bet you didn't know this. That we have midget wrestling in Pigeon Forge. Did you know that? By the Dollar Tree.
They have viewers, they get full.
Oh yeah, the place is always packed.
Yeah.
Midget wrestling. They're fun. I talk to them all the time at Dollar Tree. They're fun. They're crazy
Hmm.
guys. They're a lot of fun.
Annette from Wisconsin said, Spaceman, that would be awesome if it's true.
Yeah.
The WWE wrestling.
Yeah, that they need different things here. I don't know if you saw this or not. What? Go
Good
ahead. What are you
night.
going to say?
Good night, Betty Boo.
Good night, Betty Boop. Thank you for joining us. But they just opened up that new building. Remember, we covered that in our video, Miss Marie and I. It's gigantic, gigantic, gigantic building in Pigeon Forge. And what is it? A t-shirt shop. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
There's not 50 t-shirt shops in
Like,
that 1 mile stretch. Just what we needed is t-shirts, souvenirs, and keychains. Another one of those. Come up with something different, would you please?
I would go to uh
WWE.
that B store, the
Oh,
B store,
the Bigfoot and the
Bigfoot,
Bee.
Bigfoot and
That's
the
a new
Bee.
play. You got to
Yeah,
check that out when you come into Pigeon Forge. Bigfoot and the Bee,
yeah.
and you can't miss it. It's right on the main Dragon Parkway, heading a little bit closer to the Gatlinburg entrance. It's right in that area there. It's a fun store. It's all about Bigfoot and bees. Really cool.
Jeff and Tutsi camping. Jet skis have brakes now. They reverse the water
Yeah,
flow
the
to
thrust,
slow and stop
but
and
the older
reverse
ones
now.
don't. The older ones don't. They're just when you hit them, they're done. You would have to hit reverse, but it's not fast enough. It's not like putting a brake on. You have a fraction of a second.
A spaceman to Annette from Wisconsin said, not too big of a fan of today's wrestling. I grew up pulling for Dusty Rhodes,
Dusty Rhodes.
Moondogs, and
Hmm.
Legion of Doom,
Legion
etc.
of Doom.
Michelle takes the dishes. Sign me up.
There you go.
Mm.
See,
Timom, does anyone have a contact at Dollywood trying to book a group?
can't help you there.
A contact at
A contact
Dollywood?
for doing entertainment stuff. I have no clue. Um, your best bet was I would go to their website, and if they
Mm-hmm.
don't
Go
have
to
something for
website.
entertainment, go to the contact, and then get a hold of them through email saying I'm interested in do because they do hire people outside third parties to perform at their different events. So why not get on their list? You might get that foot in the door to do the Dollywood stuff.
Hello, good evening, Dan Chafin.
Hi Dan,
Dan Chafin from
Louisville.
Louisa, Kentucky.
Never been there.
Louisa, Kentucky.
Never been to Louisa. Must be a small town.
Mark Duff, yikes, and I have two red vehicles.
Yeah, yeah. I just like the way the Legacy looked. Red. It just you've seen it before. It's just a sharp looking sports car. It really is. But no, no. I'm mellowing it out. It's gonna
Michelle
be
takes the dishes. Good night at Betty Boop Putman.
yes.
Mark Morrow, are you serious? LOL. Annette from Wisconsin. I agree, Spaceman. Today's wrestling isn't as great as it could be. Dalbin Live. Hello,
Hi,
Dalbin
Dublin. Good to
Live.
see you again.
Um, she said some people don't have enough sense to stay in out of the rain.
No, they don't. They don't. I can't. I just can't imagine people thinking that it's safe to go walking out in the field with wild bear. I mean, it just shows. And the scary thing is, one, they're driving a car, so that's scaring me now. And two, they're breeding. They
Mm-hmm.
have youngins. They're having kids that think like them. They're diluting the gene pool.
Mark is asking midget wrestling.
Yes, and I'm not
Where?
kidding. Right,
Where?
right. The Dollar Tree, if you know where the track is, right at the intersection of 321 and Parkway, right behind the
It's
track.
by the
No, that's the best.
pink jeep tours.
Well, that's at the intersection. Right behind the track is the midget wrestling. So if you see the track, which is that big amusement thing, just go behind that and you'll see it right there. The Dollar Tree is there, and they have the midget wrestling in there, and it's these guys are fun. I mean, they laugh all the
Yeah,
time. They're a
Annette
ball.
from Wisconsin went and watched it. Her and her husband, and she said that they loved it.
No, I bet. They're just a lot of fun. Even when they're in the store, they're silly. I love talking with them
Mm-hmm.
because they're just crazy.
You would laugh.
Oh, I laugh along with them all the time, and they're just having a good time. Life is fun.
Michelle said that someone did a video on the midget wrestling.
Nobody I know about.
She knows, so
Yeah,
we can check it out.
yeah. Well, nobody's gonna do it like I do it, right? Nobody's gonna do it like me.
Jeff and Tootsie
I'll go
camping.
right on the stage and wrestle one of them little buggers, and I have no
Midget
problem with that.
midget wrestling. Dang, I thought I knew Pigeon Forge. LOL.
No, no. A lot of people. There's a lot of things I haven't introduced you to yet, but
Michelle tastes the dishes. Hi at Dan Chafin. It's Spaceman Dudley. Tim Ohm just called the Dollywood number and they can direct you to who need to talk to.
there you go. See that? We're making connections here.
T and Me TV. Remind me to tell you guys about CMA Fest and the midget.
Okay, I want to know about that. We really need to get video of that. We really do.
CMA Fest.
I got to do that.
Mark Morrow. Same here. Jeff and Tootsie Camping. LOL.
Yeah. At
Crisco. Good
Crisco's
evening.
Country Life. Go Tigers.
Subscribe to Crisco Country Live.
Yep. Now he's somebody I'd go camping with for sure. Crisco,
Yeah, he
him and
knows how
I,
to camp.
we'd get along real good camping because I love roughing it, and there's nothing like just camping in the woods and enjoying nature. Nothing
And
like it.
he said that LSU baseball playing tonight.
Hell, let's go Tigers.
Mark Morrow said, Jeff, you need to go do a video on the micro wrestling.
I probably will now. Yeah, I do.
Uh,
I have no problem getting on the
so you
stage.
want so people were asking you to do
Yeah,
a video of the fireflies,
yeah.
and then second would be the
Midget
midget.
micro wrestling. I love it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait.
Crisco said that game starts in 40 minutes.
And I bet you're going to be glued now. You're glued to the TV. What are you going to eat while you're doing the game? What is the snack du jour for Crisco's Country Life tonight? What are you going to have?
Annette said hello to Crisco.
Crisco, you going to have crawdaddy?
Michelle said hi to Crisco.
I was thinking of you the other day when I saw the crawdaddies, and they just didn't. Where was that? I saw them. They didn't have enough. Remember, I tilted the bin. It was we were at the Asian store. It was I think
Hmm.
we were at the Asian store, and almost there was only like a handful. And I go, that's a snack. When you're eating crawdaddies, you got to have a lot because there's not much in them.
Crisco's Country Life said, been a long week for the Crisco man.
Hopefully, a good week. Long week, good. Long week, stressful.
Dan Chafin said, are they ever going to open memories back up?
I don't know.
Open memories?
Yeah, I don't
What do
know
you mean by that?
the attraction. There's you got Opry. What is it? Not the Grand Old Opry. The Opry here that's in town. That's closed. That's gone. A lot of these places just can't hold on because there's too much competition. We need is another T-shirt shop. I'm thinking. I think we need another T-shirt shop.
Crisco Country Life. Been a long week for the Crisco man. Dan Chafin. Are okay. Dalbin Life.
You're repeating yourself now.
Yeah. Dalbin Life. Hi, common sense people.
There's very few people left that have any common sense
It's
whatsoever.
Smoky Mountain Rough Rider.
Hey, how
New
are you? A
subscriber.
new person. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Big thumbs up right there. Make sure you check him out or her and like and subscribe to that channel as well. These are the new friends.
Yeah.
This is our new family. Do it.
Um, it's Smoky Mountain Rough. Uh, subscribe to
Everybody.
everybody.
Go down
Dan
the
the
list and you'll
Mountain
be here for an
Man, TNW TV, Crisco Country Life, Michelle Tasty
You're going
Dishes.
to go down the list anyway, aren't you? Somebody said on one of the comments that when we did the video, Miss Marie and I, up at the what not Anarchy, we're over at the Townsend Pancake House. I'm not ever going to read a menu to you. There's a lot of people that do that. That is so dreadfully boring. Just take a picture of it and, like I tell you, snap the pause, and then you can read it. It's like, well,
Yes,
we have
and
eggs.
watch the video on your TV.
Watch everything on big screen. I design it with that intent, is that you could watch the videos I shoot on in 4K. Even though I'm not shooting 4K, I'm shooting 2.7, 160 frames, but it's crystal clear on your TV. Your phone just doesn't give you the feeling. Oh, speaking of that, I was going to talk to you about that. I forgot that. I discovered a channel on YouTube that does virtual reality videos of Civil War, World War I, World War II, the Titanic, all these different things. The Egyptian, the pyramids, England, all these, and it's virtual. So when you bring up this on your phone, remember I showed you?
Mm-hmm.
You actually turn around the room and you're there. It's showing 360 degrees on your phone and it's crystal clear. So if you're facing the front and you lean to the left, it's as if you're really turning left in this field. And the one that was so cool was the Civil War battle. There, you're in it. You're in the trenches with these guys, and it's not just the little picture you get on your TV. It's you turn your body, and there's people next to you, and they're talking, and it's as if you're really there. And there's bullets flying everywhere. Crisco, you got to go to it. Uh, oh God, it's called 360 something, 360R TV. Just look under 360, and you'll get the videos.
Donnie Herring said, okay, we are canceling our tickets to the pirate show and going to midget wrestling
I
instead.
think what a great idea that.
Donnie, both of them are
Yeah, but
good.
you'll laugh your ass off at the midgets. I'm telling you, there's just nothing like those guys. They're fun. It's silly Fun.
It's silly fun though at the midget, but
Oh, yeah.
I like pirate show too.
I'm telling you, I don't want to go. I matey swinging in tights. Men swinging in tights scare me. Mm.
Sherry Yates. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Good
Hi, Sherry.
evening.
Good to see you.
She said that phone is finally charged enough to chat. Um,
Don't you hate? I do it all the time. I
and
don't
a
charge my
Smoky
phone.
Mountain Rough Rider love our vlogs.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. And pass that word on. Share it with some of your friends too.
Mark Morrow, we would all pay to see you wrestling a midget, Jeff.
I'd pay to see me mid wrestle a midget. Oh, that's got to be fun. I'll
Well, they
even wear the outfit. I'll wear a tutu with leotards.
what
Oh,
even tutu?
like the little dress, a little ballerina dress, and my hairy legs and all the hair popping out through all the nylons and stuff. You know you're gonna laugh. You know you're gonna have a lot of
Mark
fun.
Duff said, "LOL, I never
Uh,
knew midget wrestling existed.
yep, and it's
I
been here
thought
for years too.
I thought it was made up."
No, it's real. It's called micro wrestling.
Archie Bunker was always a fan of it.
Yeah.
Big Papa, micro wrestling is close to Cooters, isn't it?
Yes, it's in the same plaza. It's right there. The Cooters has the what is that car from Dukes of Hazard? They've got that in there. It's like right next to it. Yeah, it's right. It's a lot of fun. They've struggled a lot, I could tell you, but they've held on, and now they've got new signs out, new shows. So put that on your list for your family if you want to have a hoot. Micro wrestling. You will laugh.
Um, Michelle tasted dishes hi at Sherry Yates, and Dan Chafin said, "Who said hi to me?"
All of us.
All of us.
We all said hi. Dan, it's a collective hi.
Sherry Yates, hello, at Michelle Tasted Dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Tasted Dishes says, "Oh yes, Jeff, the video I seen, I wasn't good on the wrestling. I know yours would be awesome for sure."
It would be different. Not necessarily. It would be different because I look at things completely different.
Dalvin Life, I think I'm just gonna buy a large motorhome and travel the country. That's good.
I did that for 2.5 years. I just bought a motor coach after I sold the stations, me and my dog, and we drove all over the place. And I loved every minute of that because I got to see things that I only thought I was going to see.
Annette from Wisconsin, micro wrestling. It's totally worth it.
Oh, there's no doubt. You will roar. You'll have a headache from laughing so much because
They
these
put
guys are
on
fun.
an amazing show no matter the size of the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
and if I lived closer, I would be a regular.
Yeah, that we should all go there.
Michelle tasted dishes high at the Smoky Mountain Rough Rider.
Good that you joined the family, Smoky Mountain Rough Rider.
We appreciate it.
Yep.
We really appreciate it because we're having more and more
Show your
subscribers.
appreciation with a 20. Throw them a 20.
Craig Slavin, hey y'all. Hello, Cray.
Great, good to see you.
Um, it's Smoky. Mark Morrow said that he agreed to Annette from Wisconsin. LOL.
Hmm.
It's Smoky Mountain Rough Rider. Hello, Michelle Tasty Dishes. Crisco. LSU baseball is on now.
Oh, you got to go. You didn't tell me what you're eating. You neglected to look, the finger's wiggling. You didn't tell me what snacks you're going to have tonight. What are you eating, Crisco? Everyone's now at the edge of their seat wondering what Crisco's
Oh,
eating during
okay.
LSU. Go Tigers.
Okay, so Michelle Tasty said that was me. That was Michelle that
Said
said
hi.
thank you for you not reading the whole menu.
Oh yeah, I think that's so boring, and it's just you don't have to. You just pause the stupid video, and you could read it at your leisure. You know.
Chris, uh,
Thank you.
Crisco Country Life. Time to go to work, Tigers.
Time to go to work. Go Tigers.
Michelle Tasty Dishes. Hi at Craze Laven.
Crazy. What a great name. That sounds like would be
It's Laven. It's
a
Laven.
good adventure name. Cray Stevens.
The
Saves the
fearsome
world.
rider. When you all went tubing, was
Hmm.
there much shallow water
There was some.
where you could not float and had to carry your tube.
There were some areas
S-
that you
Some people they were carrying their
yeah, I didn't
tubes.
understand that because if you just stay, if you follow the water where it courses, you're not going to bottom out. But a lot of people don't understand water coursing. They just go wherever and they go to the shallows. When you go to the shallows, you're going to have to get up. But when the water, after the rain, it does come up, and there's a lot of places you never ever have to get out of your tube.
Yes, Barry, we still have that
What?
Detroit Chrome
That
Mountain.
Detroit Chrome Mountain, I still have that stupid thing. And I went to a place today that the parking space could take two rice burners, meaning two Japanese cars, or one Detroit Chrome Mountain. And I went into it, and you'll see that video coming up. I think tomorrow. I'm not done editing it yet, but you will see it. And it had room for the one truck only, but the view is absolutely amazing.
Dalbin life. My kids were midgets when they were young, but they grew out of it.
Well, the all kids are midgets. They're all little people. They're munchkins.
William Wiley, maybe you and Miss Marie could be a tag team.
Oh, this one here, she can go ninja on. You don't understand Miss Marie. You get her upset. She goes ninja. Isn't it true?
Why?
Because you're a ninja.
No.
She's a ninja.
Why did you
Oh,
say this?
because you're a ninja.
We're not
You're not supposed to say
supposed to.
that.
There are just some things that
That she doesn't want. Whee!
um, we're
Isn't she
gonna
cute?
talk later.
No, we're not gonna talk. There's no. We don't talk anymore. We don't
Mark
talk anymore.
Morrow. We'll have to check the micro wrestling out when we come back in October.
No, it's good.
Yes, you
Yes, just
have
let us know. We'll
to.
go too. We'll have get as many people to go there and be stupid.
Okay, so what does William said mean by being a tag team for what?
We
Ted?
like we be the wrestling team, you and me against
Oh,
two
okay.
little people, and don't think for a minute they won't toss you all over that ring because they know the moves and we don't. So we would be basically rag dolls in that ring. They'll be just flipping us all over the place. Doesn't matter how big you are. It's all about how you lean using weight, ballast, and I got a lot of ballast, so I'll go over quick.
Ballas?
Ballast, weight.
My rice is smelling good.
Okay. Well, it's almost. Look at how long we've been on.
Mark Morrow will have
Tomorrow.
to uh Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Oh, Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
She said just tried it the 360 virtual video folds. It's cool.
That you did that, yeah, and there's a whole bunch to choose from. Check them.
I
Isn't
don't
it?
understand what you're talking about.
I showed you the thing on the phone yesterday where you turn around in the
Oh,
room
okay.
and you're there. You're virtually there, and if you hold it close enough and you move, you feel part of it. You feel like you're in all of it in the moment of what is happening, and they go on and on and
Good
on.
night, Ronnie.
Yep.
Thank you for stopping by
Yeah, we're
and
gonna wrap
chatting
it
with
up too
us.
now. We've been on for
Hold on a minute.
okay. Take a long, take a long,
David Fontaine said, "Do you
David.
all have Hulu?"
No, it's on my
Probably some
box.
people.
It's on the box, but I don't use Hulu. If you're looking for free TV and everything you can under the sun, you get SkyStream Pro. You can get it online. You can get it on eBay. It's around buck 40, buck 35, buck 40. You get rid of your cable. You cut your cable. You get all the TV you want, all the movies you want, all the television shows you want, everything you could imagine under the sun on a little box. I've had it for
Mark
5.5 years.
Mark said that he liked the idea of William Wiley about Jeff and Marie.
Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. That could be, and especially me in tights. That right
Mark
there, worth
Mark
the price
Morrow
of
said
admission.
Mark Morrow said that's great. She can be the ninja abs. You can be
Yeah,
the master. LOL.
the clown, Bozo the clown, and Ninja.
Adventures with Dano. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for coming. How's
Thank you. How's
Jesse?
just doing?
Michelle Taste the Dishes. Hi there at Adventures with Dano.
Hey, and make sure you check out his channel.
Is Spaceman Dudley to Crisco? What do you mean by that? Clapping?
Spaceman, yeah.
Okay.
using the emojis.
emojis of clapping.
They can see it, but I can't.
Oh. David Fontaine said that I just watched a crazy documentary named Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Yeah, I get all these crazy movies. Especially when you go to YouTube, you can really scroll through some really strange movies.
Smoky Mountain Rough Rider said, "Have a good night.
Yep.
Keep up the great work."
Thank you,
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Barry
We
Cooper,
appreciate you. Um,
all of you.
Adventures with Dano, Jeff and Marie, my favorite YouTubers.
Thank you. Appreciate
You are so
it.
kind,
Yes, we
Dano.
appreciate the kindness.
That's why I always remember you.
Yep.
Um,
I'm behind the words again. Oh, there now.
yeah.
I'm not there.
Dan Chafin, good night. Good night, Dan. Good night.
Clay
Um,
Slaver. What a great name.
Dan Chafin. Dalbin Life.
The
Lately, all
dark
I
side of
watch
you.
is Gunsmoke. Adventures with Dano. She's good. She says hello.
Yes.
Barn Bill Wiley. Marie, I like when
Barn
you
Bill.
say we will talk later.
We will talk later. Negotiations will be brief.
Eh, LOL, I say that to Bill also. We are
Yes, you
coming up
do.
Wednesday to Friday next week. Oh, okay.
Okay. Just you got the email. Let me know where you're going to be. I'll be in town for sure.
This was a good chat tonight. Hi, Adventures with Dano
Thank you.
and Jessica.
Appreciate you all being here
Oh,
tonight. All right, we're going now. We've
Barnville,
been on for 2 hours.
Barbie, Barbara,
That's a
Barb,
lot of chit chat. I love it.
Barry Cooper,
Barry.
Barry. Jeff, have you looked into Starlink Internet? It's an expensive startup cost, but internet speeds are pretty good. It's Starlink Internet. We have to look it
No,
up.
no, and I agree with you, but you got to have good internet to begin with, and the internet sucks here. It really does suck. So that's why I went with the Sky Stream. I had this in Florida, and I thought
Oh,
when we
okay.
got up here we were going to use because we have satellite on the house, we don't use it, and satellite is way too expensive. So I decided no, I'm going to um, go back to the Sky Stream, and I'm much happier with that because anytime I hit it, click it, I watched we watched what was it last night a movie. She hadn't seen it. It was Terminator Salvation. I know it's an older movie, but she hadn't seen it. I just clicked it. It was on just like that. And she likes closed caption in there so that she can understand it because she doesn't keep up with the English as fast like us because of the slang. And you can't get that with these others. So
Jeff
Skystream.
Jeff and Tootsie said hi, hey again to Adventures with Dano.
Hmm.
Um, Adventures with Dano. Okay, so Jessica has been watching us on the big screen.
Very good. Yeah, all of you should be
Good
watching our
evening,
stuff.
Jessica.
Good, Jess. How are you? Always try to use the big screen on anything I shoot because it really makes a difference.
David Fontaine. It's a murder investigation, but not actually
Excuse
about
me.
Bigfoot so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of, but there's so many out there. There's cool
Hey,
movies.
Susan.
Hey, Susan, how are you?
How's the family?
How's everything's going? Everything's going.
Grace Laven.
So, you want some
I
coffee?
Yes.
Come in the backyard.
I often go to the dark side of YouTube. LOL.
Yeah, there's with a lot of the movies, they'll not B movies, they're like D movies. They're so poorly done. It's like who gave these people money to shoot this thing? It's so bad. It's 90 minutes of nonstop talking and 5 minutes of really bad CGI, and it's like I just wasted
Good
90 minutes.
night to you and me, Teresa
Thank you,
and
Teresa.
Tommy. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Check out everybody on this channel, and
Mark Morrow, good night.
yes, all you guys, good night, and thank you for
Mark
being with us.
Duff, Duff,
And we're going to
and
sign off.
Adventures with Dano,
She's not going to
Jessica,
shut up. It's,
Jeff and
we'll be
Tootsie,
here at 6 in the morning, and she'll be going, thank you,
Ralph
thank
Webb,
you.
good night. David Fontaine.
David, thank you.
No,
Michelle's
this
Tasty Dishes,
guy
our
worked on
moderators.
a pot farm in the Pacific Northwest in '93 and heard some guys say they found um, three bodies on another farm ripped apart. So the guy is investigating 26 years later.
Oh,
I wanna check
kind of
that out.
weird. Kind of weird. Kind of different.
Donnie Herring, good night. Vinny, good night.
Yeah.
Rita Diana,
All of you.
Michelle, good night, Michelle.
Tell me when you're done. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. And we'll see you. Don't forget, Sunday, we'll be back in Weekend in Review. Thanks for joining us tonight. And,
Brad.
oh, check out Brad, everybody. Thanks. Check out the new video that'll be coming up tomorrow, okay? I think you'll
And
enjoy it.
mention your email,
Charles,
jeffreycharles55 at
uh,
yahoo.com. If you want to meet Jeff, email him, please.
anything else?
Susan. Hi, Dano. Hi, everyone. Teresa and Tom. How did Port go last night? Anthony Coulter.
Hi,
Hi. Hey,
Anthony.
bud.
How are you?
Donnie Herring. Good night.
Okay, I'm signing off now. Right. I got to pee. Okay, I'll see you all Sunday night. Thanks for being with us.